Hey guys, welcome back to another Virgo Girl recommendation. And today's recommendation is Runaway on Netflix. Now, at first, glance, this could just seem like kind of a corny runaway story. It has the typical ingredients of a lot of runaway stories. They all have the same basic um, storyline, if you will. But this one, let me tell you, has such great acting, directing, and a great storyline that it's so much better than so many runaway stories I've seen. Now, of course, you have the substance abuse, you have, other types, of course, of things going on that are typical to why, someone would run away. But with this particular story, there are so many other levels. So without spoiling the entire series for you, I'm just going to start off by saying there is an elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room, for me, is the religious group, if you will. So in the movie, there is, or I'm sorry, the series, there is they incorporated this religious group. And I'm saying it that way on purpose because I don't want to totally give it away. So I know what it is, but I'm kind of I'm saying it that way so there's no spoilers basically. But this is just like a part of this series. And, when you're watching the series, you're thinking like, what is this about? Why is this even a part of the series? It has nothing to really do with the subject matter. But boy, does it. And then there's such a plot twist at the end I never saw coming. I mean, I really never saw this coming. The way they tied everything together and how everything, all the parts, all the moving parts, there was a reason behind each one. Chef's kiss. Very well done. Very, very well done. Now this one, the series takes place not in the United States. It takes place in another country. I'm not sure. I didn't really pay attention to what country they were in. The cast, I don't even know where to begin. They did such a great job. I don't know. Am I familiar with any of these actors? I don't think so. I can't remember if. I think the only one that's familiar to me is Minnie Driver and maybe James Nesbitt. I feel like I may have seen him somewhere, but the other actors I'm not really too familiar with, but it doesn't matter because they all did a phenomenal job. Let me just say this also before closing this out. You know how like when you're watching a series and you're like, oh, I know they're not going to do that. So, it's kind of like in your head, you already know there's certain lines they won't cross. There's certain things they won't do. There's certain people that, are going to be there to the end of the show kind of thing. But let me tell you, on this series, what I loved about it is they had no problem crossing the line, doing unexpected things, doing things that normally wouldn't go that way. So it made it even better because you're like, oh my God, I never thought that could happen kind of thing. So it's just fabulous. It's a fabulous, fabulous series. It's on Netflix and I highly recommend it. Listen, I know I've been gone for a while, guys, but I'm trying my best to come back and be more consistent. I'm going to do another video after this one, so hopefully I can start, putting up more content. I've had a lot going on. I know everyone says that, but I really have. So now I'm trying my best to get my schedule to a point where I can put more videos. For those of you who are still here, thank you so much for being here and being subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share, comment, like the video. And until next time, peace.